evening, everybody. Hope you guys are having a great day today. I'm Josh. I'll be your cast for today. Alright, guys, just running a few things quickly as well. Welcome to the ESL Challenger League Season 48. Jeez, we're getting really close to 50, aren't we? Really, really close. We got Arcade v KZG today. That was rescheduled from last week in particular, so obviously I think it was KZG or Arcade rescheduled. One of them rescheduled. It was one of these games brought forward because FlyQuest and Art of War wildcarded all their games, and well, it was kind of like a rush together game where like, oh, you know, we can just make our game go forward so we can play a game this week to save a game down the track, you know, it's just sub in and out a game. And well, they couldn't agree on a date, and well, that's where we hit here. And it's understandable. Basically, a lot of these wildcard games, in particular, not wildcard games, but a lot of these games, particularly that are just thrown together at the last moment with teams going away, it's just basically, you know, if you can, do it. If you can't, no worries. But anyways, we've got a big one. We've got KZG's first game. They'll be playing against Arcade, and Arcade, they've already snatched the map off BNK. But can they give the 2 over KZG? Last season, I believe Arcade, I think it was 1-1 against KZG. I've got to double check as well. Didn't do my prep work, and that's not pretty good either. Anyways, let's just go through the teams and I'll give you guys an update as it happens on how and what happened last season. Now, let's talk about the teams overall. So we've got the teams here. We got, for KZG, we've got Mingovi, Jinxie. Funnily enough, there's going to be an ex-teammate versus an ex-org, as Jinxie used to be a part of Arcade back in the day. Trying to show that, you know, maybe the org shouldn't have dumped him and his team. Now, on the other hand, we've got Samux, Hassie, and Estate. And I gotta say, KZG's been unscathed so far during the roster mania, given a lot of stuff has happened in the roster mania, as Mindfreak dropped 2 today. So, very, very interesting overall, given that they dropped 2. And lastly, on night, we got Arcade, we got Foggers, Verza, Triplus, Void, and why do I always forget the last guy? And Kobe. Yeah, did I say Kobe? You know what? I'm not having a good day today. Okay, let's just put it that way. Okay? I'm not having a good day with memory names. Okay, the only player I remember out of that team is Foggers. Okay, sorry, I only know Foggers. Okay, Foggers is the only player in that team. Okay, you could replace this team with 5 Foggers, and I wouldn't know the difference at all. But I'd give you guys a bit of an update of what happened last time when these two teams met in particular. So basically, Arcade did win on Overpass, but on the opposite end of KZG, they lost on Vertigo. So it was a 1-1 last season. In particular, it was a close Overpass, but a very big slaughter on Vertigo. Foggers who? You don't know who Foggers is? Okay, you know what? He's not too famous yet in particular. But these two teams in particular, at the moment, I think Arcade's got a bit of a lift, but we don't know what KZG is going to come up with in particular, because mainly I'm going to say is this, okay, because we've had a crazy week so far. Last week, basically, teams beat teams that no one really expected anything to happen, okay, because everyone was expecting 2-0 from BNK, 2-0 from Brewster, and we've got Topsy-Turvy World, basically, where DXA took a map off both Rooster and BNK, and also Arcade took one off BNK as well, which is kind of wild, and you know, it's just like, WTF, mate, like, what's going on? Like, did they come to a bad universe or a different dimension? And not to mention as well, Arcade also one of the sub, they're one of Kipster in particular, which is quite incredible. You know what? Okay, I was wondering why I couldn't connect, and I found out why. Awkward. You mean Jaden Hassie? Nah, all I know is Jaden Foggaroos Foggies, okay? But the first map, we got the maps overall, and you guys will be interested in the first map. I think KZG will be very interested in the first map, because KZG don't like this map. So first map's gonna be Inferno, and the next map's gonna be Dust 2. So that's kind of interesting, but I gotta say, you know, I'm not sure about this one. If KZG let Inferno through, you know, I always be very afraid when a team lets a map through that they're not really good on. Is that shit, they've cracked a lot on this, okay? And Inferno was KZG's Achilles heel last season, where they couldn't win shit on Inferno, okay? Inferno was like the Detroit, they can't have shit in it, okay? They can't have stuff in Detroit, they don't win Inferno. And Arcade did pretty well on Inferno, and Foggers has probably been making a lot of shorts on Inferno, on like how to nade this area, how to flash this area, how to defend B site, don't throw a smoke and banana, it's a trap. You know, they can peek you from 2 different angles. I'm only trolling, by the way, okay, Foggers, if you ever rewatch this. But yeah, anyway, so stuff like that. And Arcade's been pretty strong on Inferno, so I'm kind of interested in this because KZG would have let this through without any plans. And obviously Mingo must be doing something in the off-season, he must be cooking, because his main specialist map of Overpass is on the bench, and now he's going to play with different maps in particular. People asking me betting advice as a financial advisor. Bro, do you know, like, financial advisors mean saving money, not throwing your money up in the air and hopefully, you know, other money comes out, okay? Like, seriously, bro. Like, yeah, you know what? Exactly, okay? That's not good financial advice. You know what? Just throw your money up in the air, and if it comes back down, you know, it's working, okay? And if you look like an idiot in public, then that works too, okay? Like, you know, even or, okay, got a posture check. My back is fine, okay? I'm not leaning in. Anyways, we're waiting for the players to get into the server, and at the moment, I think Arcade want to start the game. It's a 5v3, so they're ready to go. So, just an FYI, it's KZG holding up the server, and who wants to know which 2 players are not on the server at the moment, okay? And I'll give you guys a guess of which 2 players are on the server. Actually, 1 player that's not on the server now, okay? Samuk snuck on, by the way. Jinx, you know, Jinxie's on the server. Jinxie's on the server. A game ruiner ruined, so he's got it. Mingovi is not on the server, okay? I can actually tell him to get on the server. I have him on Steam, okay? I have him on Steam at the moment, but wait, log in. Anyways, guys, we are going to get the game on the way as the players are now actually ready. And the state is praying. Praying that KZG can win this. But you know what? Okay, guys. CS2, you know what? Loba's right. CS2 is not very good. Let's just go back and play some Counter-Strike Source instead, okay? The better game, right? Right? No? I liked it at the, I think it was ESL Pro League where they did this Counter-Strike Source round where they like just warped in and have Inferno. That was pretty awesome. Now, if you guys are wondering as well, you may notice a Harry Potter in the top right. Harry Potter is void, okay? So that's Harry Potter, okay? You can also tell DXA doesn't play Inferno too much. As you see, their coach didn't know it was there. Definitely doesn't play Inferno too much. Hint, hint, KZG and Arcade. Pick Inferno against DXA. Can't possibly go wrong. Says BNK. I thought that clip was edited. No, it isn't. It's in Fingo. Like, pretty much I found out one day when I went to the confessions box and I saw Counter-Strike Source. How does map selection work? Okay, so basically these two things are two BA1s. Enjoy my shitty drawings. So basically, first off, that the higher rated team, which is Arcade, because KZG came 7th. So Arcade gets a banner map, then they ban 2, then they ban 2, and then this one bans 1, and that map's selected. So then after that's done, they have another veto. The map that was selected, which was Inferno, is taken out, and then they do the same shit again, okay? And whatever works, and then there's you another map, okay? That's pretty much it, okay? So the first map can't be the same as the second map. Let me make sure I get the bans right, okay? That's not how the veto goes, but that's like how I think about it. I am right, that's how exactly the veto goes. But KZG get the deciding veto. How does number 7 team get the deciding veto over number 5 team, okay? Riddle me that one. Or number 6. The highest seed team per choice. No, it was KZG who picked that. Who removed Nuke. That's cooked. Okay. You know why? It's Foggers. Okay, Foggers is a -1 to seeding. Mr. Not doing this, dude. I'm gonna say, come on. I don't know how KZG are higher seed because KZG are the relegated team. And that is really silly. Silly caster? I pulled some strings. I'm worrying about it, okay? I'm 100% worrying about it. Anyway, we got knife round. So we're gonna have knife round. The seeding makes no sense if the ceiling... Okay, 2 seconds. Internet died. Just assume Foggers won, okay? Just assume Foggers won the knife round and it'll be all fine, okay? So, looks like KCG have gotten to the B side for free, which is fairly interesting. To be 5v5 retake. Kobe just lurking around, and they're getting a bit curious here. Did they see the CT? No, they did not. And Kobe's hearing a lot of noise. Checks church. Takes down 1-for-1. Mingovi's come in to retake something as well. Checking CT. They're checking the site. There's a lot at Coppins. Foggers can't trade out, but Hassie's got 2 more. Tripods and Void are the only ones left at the moment. Void's got another. Tripods can't get the clean connection. It's up to Void, but Void's a dead man. The Glocks should overwhelm him. And they will overwhelm him here. Void goes swinging out. Does take down the state. Let's give you up to Hassie versus Void. Void trying to make sure both players die to the bomb. And he's going to do just exactly that. To be first round for KZG. 2 seconds. Let me just get everyone to refresh. Yeah, overall. So Arcade gonna force up. This has actually been very interesting that the CT's force up. Versa, he saw a plane in Mexico, and there goes Hassie's head like a watermelon. Boom. Dropping back with the Molotovs. Falcon's back from his honeymoon. When is Falcon coming in for Arcade? Focus and Falcon reunited again. Master and Apprentice. No, of course, Falcon's just going to join another team instead. Probably joining Mind Freak, okay? Because they dropped 2 of their riflers. Actually, where does Falcon go, okay? Does he go straight to FlyQuest? Nah, probably not. Anyway, smoke's been thrown up. Versus going to drop off. None of the things I have said is true, guys, by the way. I'm just trolling. I am just trolling, okay? Who do you think I am? Leak Boy Slasher? Nah. August, the 5-7. Just checking brackets. He's not sure where KZG have gone. Molotovs, HEs, flashes, everything been thrown in, and Focus tries to snipe in on Arch. Grabs one, and State drops. Focus gets a second. Focus straight up by Ming Gobi, but Focus has done the damage. Now Ming is trying to catch someone off guard, and it's going to be Kobe, but Kobe, he's not sure about this. Ming Gobi going through CT spawn. Meanwhile, Triplus has got a few weapons as well. He's got a 5-7. He's trying to catch Ming Gobi. Ming coming through library. Can he catch anyone? Versa just needs a tap, and it's over. Oh, Triplus goes down. Versa, the tap is all he needs. First round of board for Arcade, and Arcade win against the 4-spy. Only a Khalil recovered. One. Great work by Foggers there. Critical 2k, and damaging Mingovi as well, which allows Versa to finish it up. Caster cheering for the ops. Wait, after cast both teams. Are you complaining that I have to commentate on Arcade? Yeah, that is pretty bad, actually. Yeah, I should only commentate on KZG. Versa, the scout, he still got it. Oh, geez. Hassie's just like, take that, you prick. And this is looking pretty bad at the moment. Kobe needs to get a head dink. It's a 2 for 1. Geez, Hassie dealt a crucial blow there to the dig. He's just telling Versa that he ain't going to do that again. Fogger's coming in from Arch. Hassie, can he get it again? No, Fogger's going to silence him. It's going to be a 2v2 at the moment. 1 on each side. Fogger's using his grenades. He probably published on his shorts. Now, these... Oh no, Fogger's somehow didn't die and took down the state. How? Fogger's getting away with absolute debauchery there. Fogger's with an MP9 and a dream versus Jinxie of an MP9 and a dream. I don't know how Fogger's got away with that, mate. I thought he missed. I thought he only got, tagged up the state. I don't think he killed a state. Kobe and Fogger's trying to team up. Kobe at library. Jinxie. Gonna try and pop out of apartments. Trying to silently drop down. Fogger's just waiting on a line at secret. Jinxie. We're going to call Zero. He's going to go up into secret. He's going to check secret. And Fogger's just gets blasted away. And that's going to be planted at secret. Now Kobe's going to be very close. I don't think Jinxie's going to believe it. And Jinxie, he ain't going to believe it. That Kobe was that close in the end. It'll be a second round for Arcade. And Arcade, well, they might have to clean up the sweat in their chairs after that one. Because that was a hard round. Second round on the board for Arcade. Oh my, don't tell me. Mr. Tubby Panda's going to call Jinxie a bot because Jinxie wasn't prepared for Kobe to be at library. I don't think anyone would think Kobe would be at library. They would think it'd be him on B and Foggers on A. They wouldn't think that that Kobe would be at library. Unless, you think you're very good and all that. If not, you can always enter ESL Open if you think you're very good and climb up through the leagues. Molotov's flashes, well, Mingovi's got a MAC-10 and a license to kill. And, well, no one can see anything because everyone is flashed. But somehow, Foggers and Kobe keep it together for 3, but they still get it in the end. Now, Versa waiting on the angle. Going to Molotov it off to make sure they can't cross. However, looks like they're going to drop back and M4 being picked up by Hassie. But Hassie in a state of walking wounded given the fact they just ran into nades. And, grenades aren't a good breakfast cereal, just an FYI, okay? They're, a bit leady, have a bit of shrapnel in it, metallic, sharp pieces. Not a good look. Hard on the intestines. So it's going to be thrown in, and Versa's been seen, and Versa doesn't hit a single shot in that MP9. He's going to drop back. Triplus has been tagged up at CT. Now, Void pushing up. Now, they've got to be careful here because they've got to be very careful that they've actually great big throw in. That should tag Hassie, and beautiful Kobe by Void himself. Just stops the plant. Beautiful by Void there. Only need a tickle on Hassie, and that's exactly what he gets. 3-1. Rooting for Arcade because I lost to KZG last year, jeez. Vindictive, okay? Very vindictive. Oh, jeez, Triplets very lucky to not get sniped there. He hung around longer than Jordan in his jumps there. That's a very deep smoke. That's an incredibly deep smoke. I don't think they, I gotta say, I don't think they realize how deep that smoke is until Fogger's got one dig there. 1 for 1, Kobe trying to make it 2, but yeah. Jordan at his jumps will throw the M4 over. Kobe making sure they don't recover those rifles. I don't want to know how that smoke worked, okay? But that's going to be on a short sometime, okay? Mid-gravity, okay? Mid-gravity shift, okay? You know what we call that bounce? The video game character bounce. You know how those video game characters jump in midair? That's what we call it, okay? Video game bounce, okay? Where, you know how your characters do a mid-air jump and they like jump off air? That's what happened there. Yeah, or getting CS2'd, but to be fair, Foggers gets CS2'd quite a bit, okay? If you saw his kill on Kobe in Overpass, where he apparently went through Chelios to one-tap Kobe, you need to see that, okay? That is getting CS2'd. Not only did he shoot through Chelios, he one-tapped Kobe. Molotov being thrown in, they're coming in the Tech 9s, and Triplus is going to hold, and he's going to keep holding, but Void will trade out in the end, and Triplus goes down. It'll be a 4th round on the board for Arcade. And Void picking up a Tech 9. How did this bounce work? Okay, so he threw a smoke, and it bounced off air, and then went here? I don't know. Does anyone know how grenades work anymore? He's been CS2'd. I think Fogger's through the smoke, by the way. So we can just put it down to being CS2'd, okay? There's something on the wall, okay. We'll check the wall afterwards, but Love Utility's been thrown in, and Hassie's trying to force the angle, and Kobe's just showing him that, nah, the Kobe and Foggers duo. You know that meme where, like, there's that basketball player in front, there's a player dunking behind him? That's Foggers and Kobe at the moment on Banana. Foggers doing a bit more damage to his state. KZG trying to force their way through Banana, but I don't think it'll work. I think his state could be Kobe, and it is going to be Kobe by Kobe. Man, that's another deep nade and a big kill there, but I don't think they're expecting Gobi to be this close, but in the 5v2, they can afford it. They know he's there now, and Kobe's just going to go with the safe option and throw a smoke up. Of course, I guess, hey, of course you did Valken, because you're taking his spot. If you guys are wondering, I am kidding, okay? I'm just staring it, okay? I'm just staring the pot. And KZG are going to call this round off because a 2v5 heading to a side is not going to happen. And Arcade Esports are not a charitable organization, so, you know, they don't get any tax deductions if they decide to give a round over to KZG. And the M4s as well. No, they wouldn't give over to M4s. They've got AKs, they've got better weapons. 5 rounds on the board for Arcade, and Arcade are just, you know, wondering, are they coming in? Like, hello? Guys, you can pick up an AK at least. A few mollies. There's a few corpses in the roadway. Nothing, you know, nothing bad. 2 AKs picked up by both Kobe and Foggers. Five one Arcade. Oh, they're showing the reason why they beat BNK. at the moment. CT side seems very, very strong at the moment. Jinxie need to lock in. Lots of nades being thrown in, and well, they're a bit trapped. Kobe's burning actually. Kobe wins a bit aggressive, but Molotov towards top banana, fends off to Kobe. And Molly at top banana a day keeps Kobe away. Triplus gonna have to back off. And Kobe gonna give him a stark warning that, hey, you peek again and your head goes flying off. Versa in a very risky position, and Triplus reminds me, Kobe, that hey, I'm pretty good at aiming. You know that, right? Versa gonna back out of Boiler, Molotov being thrown in, and Versa just like, yeah, so how is this AWP gonna work at quad? Flashing Triplus in, and Triplus checks and sees nobody at middle. And they're gonna back off in the end. Now Tech9's coming in, Jinxie gonna recover that AK. And Jinxie's gonna check middle and they're gonna see, oh, no one's there. But they're all lurking in the apps. Looks like the apartments are ready for a home reveal. They're just checking in, you know, making sure the painting's alright. Bit of damage on the walls, gonna take pictures before they go in, and Triplus, flashbang coming in from Void, takes down Jinx in the end. There's up, tagged up, waiting for Triplus. I know Triplus is around here at brackets. They're waiting for him to peek out. Triplus, well, the nerves of steel. And KZG just haven't found an opening at the moment. No openings whatsoever. Now, can they get the Tech9 in, and Fogger's able to make sure he doesn't fall off first box, gets the open onto a state. Kobe goes in and, well, actually flew past Samux. Samux blasted by Kobe. That's going to get me up to the Hassie train at the moment. Hassie's got the one dig and a dream, and the only thing he found was a Kobe bullet to the side of the head. It'll be a 6th round on the board for Arcade. Arcade are destroying them at the moment. You know the real talk is Falcon coming to the Sydney LAN? But you know Falcon dogged me at DreamHack Melbourne, right? He said it was coming, then he dogged me, okay? Unbelievable. Nate's been thrown in. Actually, I gotta say, Versa's been ultra aggressive. Going for the wall banks on towards Boost. I swear he hit an arm there. It's got to hit something. Oh, jeez, Versa, all these shots. It's just like a second too late. Kobe. Ooh, that Molotov extinguished by the smoke. I mean, Kobe duels Kobe and loses. Molotov's being thrown in. Kobe's trying to go deeper and deeper in the cubby. Unfortunately, the flames are not spreading. And they're just trying to get Kobe out alive, and that will be it. But they extended a lot of investment. And Kobe's not too happy about that. Kobe, you're going to stay at Boost, but meanwhile, you've got a bit of a reverse here. Samux trying to catch someone completely unawares. He's been hurt. I've heard Harry Potter go back to pit. Samux could take an advantage here. He knows where one player is at least. Supposed to be thrown in. He's been hit now. Samux's location has been revealed. Estate accelerating above quad. Molotov's been thrown in to just slow it down. Yeah, not want it to get through. Now, actually, I was going to say Foggers. He was actually about to rotate over. He thought it was the whole shebang. Hit into the A site. Oh, Foggers messes up the garden bed boost. Gets it done in the end. If they heard movement, they're going to push through that smoke potentially as well. Foggers playing anti-flash. Kobe going to spray through. Foggers, he's been flashed as well. Actually, it was a perfect flash by KZG. Foggers being tagged up. They would have heard that. Foggers trying to go for a bit of pressure. Not working so far. There's a firing through the smoke, trying to see if he can get anything going here. Kobe's hit a drop from Dark. Smoke's going to be thrown down to construction. Foggers is going to go through the smoke. Criminal, he is. 20 seconds on the clock, and the smoke should be fading soon. 5v4, trying to retake Inferno B, which is a difficult site to retake. They can be very quick on this retake. 15 seconds. Flashbang goes in, they're charging towards Stark. One at first box, and this retake is going to be disastrous, as not a single player goes down for KZG as they make it 3 on the board. Or 2 on the board. Could be 3 on the board. Pretty hard one there. For Arcade, as KZG were just on the top and they just melted into their crosses. I'm gonna say that the smokes were unfortunately just a bit late. Didn't realize how progressed KZG were. Kobe flashbang goes in. He sees an arm. Kobe's going to go a bit further in. They swing, and Kobe doesn't get the aim correct. And Kobe takes a lot of damage, and he's still alive. Foggers throws a counter nade in. Jinxie, he's all tagged up as well. Now, Triplus is going to collect the trades. Even with Molotov taking down Mingovi as well. It's going to be a 2 for 2 in Banana. And Triplus is going to have to stay here at B, because both B defenders are down. Triplus trying to snake an extra. Be careful. Bit of fights between the ex-teammates of Mantraflow here. Well, they're coming in. Triplus, he's going to have to throw the smoke down. He's got no time. Molotov to back it up as well. HE trying to finish him off as well, and they might run over it. Not yet. Mantraflow, you know, the flowing out, the overflow. You know it's a very good smoke to land? Watch Foggers' TikToks if you want to know that. Or watch James's Ruffle Pros demo reviews and you'll find some good smokes. Triplus in Dark, which is probably... Oh, okay, never mind. Probably a good location. Molotov's been thrown in, Triplus is at Dark, and they're going to have to check the rest of the site. They can't find him. Oh, they don't check Dark, and Triplus got the bomb right at his feet. They're going to double peek, and Triplus has got a second. He's got the higher HP one, making this 1v1 a lot easier. However, Kobe does not have an HE, but he should get a few nades here. No, he's got no nades. He's in a 1v1 against Estate, and Estate has got to go for a headshot angle. Why are you guys fighting in my chat over grenade placements, okay? Void, looking towards new box, looking towards CT. Oh, he's been hurt at CT, and Void's just going to pre-fire it. He knows he's very low HP. And Void, well, makes that 1v1 look easy. 7 rounds on the board for Arcade. Oh, recovered. 7 rounds for Arcade. Crucial 1v1 to win there, actually, given their money situation. Foggers has got an opening. Getting down to the barrels. They know where he is. Foggers is just looking away. Gonna try and bounce back. Beat HE. Oh, it's gonna tag up Jinxie heavily, but Foggers doesn't have the chop there. I think Foggers ain't a bit happy about that one, given that he's probably typing in chat. 1 for 1. Heavy damage on Jinxie as well. Triplus looking towards Spoiler. Looking to the Spoiler stairs. They gotta be careful not to reveal too much. You know, flash going in, and we're just gonna smoke it out. He's just not confident in this one. They're figuring a potential... Well... You're gonna bring some nades over. Jinxie trying to catch timing. Got to the top of Banana for free. Another 20 seconds of grenades. Just going to delay it a bit as well. Kobe trying to make sure there's no edges into it. Making sure that no one's trying to sneak in. Especially since that T-smoke is still there. Going towards B side. Kobe on the off angle. Kobe's going to have to layer this with a Molotov as well. And it's going to delay them a bit as well. Pop flash being thrown in. Rotation's coming through as well. But that rotation is Verza. And Verza's not going to be strong with the AWP there. They need a quick fire weapon. Kobe laying in wait in the smoke. Trying to get the... Kobe's been hit, so they should know he's here. Jinxie go down. Now Kobe trying to stop the bomb from being planted. The bomb hasn't been planted yet even. That's going to be the round. And Verza takes out some looks after round as well. Just surprised about the slowness of getting that bomb planted. They had the site at about 10 seconds. They should have just slammed that thing down. Okay, get an 8th round then. I think they escaped with a round. It's just in that scenario here, like, you know, you get to the site, you establish that no one's on the site, there's only one person around here somewhere. You gotta get that bomb planted down. You guys know that the A rotators are coming towards your location. It's gonna be really harder to plant it down in 5 seconds. Not gonna be too happy about that one. Boy pushes down middle, gets punished for it. Triple S looking for the trade. Gotta be careful here as well, Arcade. Their over-aggression has been their downfall. Molotov's been thrown in. Kobe's going to adjust, but Kobe's very aggressive. Takes down Mangove. He might get another here as well, but Kobe can't hit anything. Foggers gets a double. They line up. Foggers just gonna drop back, and it's all up to Hassie. Hassie's picked up an AK instead. KZG not gonna like how that last round went. That's really piled on here. Versa gonna rotate over. Hassie can play a one-man army. Foggers is very injured. Molotov should be... No, he's not thrown a new box. And Versa, with the 5-7, punishes Hassie there. Knife round the board, and Foggers, I gotta say, could have been punished. To be fair, that's normal for Banana. It's normal for like half your utility to be thrown here. Like, it's kind of normal. There's been a lot of suggestions, like for example, having a rotate like this, or having a rotate like this in particular, to just prevent Banana from being like a smoke battle, in other words. Like, it's kind of like Banana is a choke point. Show me the wall? Nah, I'm not showing you the wall, Kieran, mate. Sorry, Kieran. I mean, Rasmus, I'm not showing you the wall, mate. Flashbang being thrown in Void. He sees two and should get two. Does get two in the end. Should be triplets on the rotate, and he's smoked, but he might... this is a risky push, but he gets two somehow. And KZG, they're getting cooked. Mingovi does trade. And we're going to find the wall as... Oh, wait, no. Wait for Mingovi to, you know, see if the round... Okay. Boggers. Kobe. And that's a 10-2 half for Arcade. Now, we're going to find the wall that the nade bounced off, okay? Maybe this piece of wall, maybe it hit here. Maybe the smoke hit the garden bed and it just went away. Maybe this little box here. Maybe this little divot. Maybe this little out of place brick. Maybe the wire. Maybe the light. Maybe the rooftop. Maybe Foggers' grenade went so high up, mate. Like it was a high throw. Yep, looks possible. Yeah, the roof. Yeah, exactly. Hit the roof, okay? It went like this, Kia, okay? Foggers' day went, woo! Let's get back to pistols. I have no idea, Kia, okay? I have no idea. South Foggers' grenade went, okay? It went boop, boop. And it deflected. I'm not sure if I've DC'd or these guys are being very quiet, but Arcade have cut noise. Okay, I know how the grenade went. Yeah, yep. You don't gotta show me anymore. You sure? You sure you don't want to see the... No? Disobeyed physics, mate. Isaac Newton's rolling in his grave from the physics of that grenade. KZG getting a bit nervous about B side. So Kobe's done some nades, and now they're going back to A. State and Sabuks, the only two players on A. The rotator's actually on B already. And here comes an A hit. These guys need an anchor, and Versa's first shot is going to prevent him from it, and A's gone. Just like that. And Kobe already waiting for the rotate. He's heard Hassie. And he's going to tell everyone, guys, either Hassie's going to get knifed, which he might. No, Kobe's a no-nonsense player, so he's not going to knife Hassie. Players these days, just knife him. Grenade, Triple takes a bit of damage. Mingovi with the king at dualies. Teaching Foggers that the dualies should be respected. And Jinxie grabs one, but can they get the retake in? They don't have a kit. Triplus, oh jeez. That's just ended that retake. And Mingovi is just going to run away. 11 rounds to Arcade. Okay, remember guys? Remember how to do the Foggers smoke? Okay, if I can get to the right area. Remember the Foggers smoke, guys, okay? It helps if I'm not in alt middle, okay? The Foggers smoke is it, you know, threw up, went off the roof, and then tapped down here, okay? That's the Foggers smoke. I know Kira's already left the stream, but I thought I'd meme it a bit more, okay? Force Spike coming in for KZG. Bemas, UMP, and then MP9. Double HE towards Sandbags. They're very aware of a Force Spy. Mingovi's ready. Parton's a bit sweaty. Kobe spaghetti. And Mingovi gets the opening pick. So they know they've got weapons. No rotates coming in for KZG yet. KZG have put the rotator on the A side this time. Silencing the noise. Passive rotating over. There'll be a right rotate. Will be free on the B site. Counter Molotov being thrown in. Berza getting ready for the new box smoke, and Jinxie's ready to go. Flashbang goes in. Can he catch him? Catches all one at a time, and Jinxie's got two. Boyd able to trade out, but it's not for much. Boyd gonna have to grab the weapons and start running in. Triplus gets the first. Looking towards Coffins. Molotov towards Coffins as well. Harry Potter's gonna try and get that bomb planted. Taking it out. Another smoke towards construction. Flashbang being thrown in. Oh, jeez. Mingovi's got one. Triplus to trade, but Triplus, he's a dead man. Not really much he can do in a third round for KZG. It's KZG grab a Galil and an AK out of that. 11 free Arcade. Well, no bomb plant, which means they're going to go for an eco. Oh, actually, Kobe's got a hero AK. Triplus throws a AK over. They're going to force up. Eagles, Tech 9s, and AK. A hero AK. Triplus barely afford it. Triplus has no armor either. A lot of nades being thrown in. And that's all we hear, basically, is just nades after nades after nade. Ooh, that HE did a bit of damage, but not as much as I was expecting. Mingovi would have heard that as well, given the fact they're all unarmored. Well, actually, no, Triplus didn't get hit, so they wouldn't have heard that. Triplus. Ooh, the timing. Mingovi at the cubby. Now Jinxie should win here. Takes down Harry Potter and takes a nade to the face. I'm not sure if they heard that or not. Triplus eventually taken down by Mingovi. They head into that B site. They've got no smoke. Oh, they do have a flash though for CT. Actually, they're gonna aim it instead. Nah, it should be Mingovi farming with Jinxie, and that's exactly it. Now AKs should be recovered. Another piece of weaponry in the hands of KZG. How's the map picked? The map's picked by vetoing. Okay, so one team picks team B, and then they ban 2 maps. The other team bans map, and they ban a map. Or ban the rest of the maps, or whatever it is. Actually, I think it's like this. I think it's they ban 1, they ban 2, they ban 2, and they ban 1. It's like that. Who is Void? Don't know. Can they play Inferno next map? No, they cannot. They're playing Dust 2 next map. I've never heard of Void before, Elf Milk, okay? I've never heard of them. Void, you could probably tell I'm lying as well, given I casted him when he was on ground 0. But anyway. Still never heard of Void. Bit of damage. Well, that's a lot of damage, actually, via state. The Glocks are moving in, and the state's like, yeah, we're putting a Molotov down. Flash goes out, and will they walk over it? They don't. But they know they're at A. Samooks. Beautiful. We've been dinked those Samooks, but saying Samooks the anti-eco warriors put KZG up to 5. HLTV saying next map is Ancient? Oh, they edit the vetoes. That's why, okay. Never heard of this team play? Yeah, exactly. I think Elf Malk would know, okay? He knows about the CS scene, okay? Estate. Taken down by a Triplus. 1-man advantage to Arcade. Harry Potter makes it 2. And Kobe, well, he's getting shot everywhere, but not at him. That's the main thing here. But the A sites begin to be open, and Mingovi's going to rotate over. He's going to be careful in his rotate, because if he's heard, Foggers is going to turn around and catch him on speedway, and that's exactly what Fogdog does best. Looks towards apartments. Foggers has opened the site. Makes it 12. And Game Ruiner, don't be ruining the games, please, okay? Should be 12 round the board, and Jinxie ain't gonna do chop. Maybe he can escape the map. Just jump over the wall, mate. Escape. Or probably not. Probably die from fall damage. Maybe use that rope. Just glide down, run away, get into the car. Jinxie, triple S drops. Jinxie gonna save Zaycat. They've got enough to buy next round, making Foggers pay. Kobe is gonna trade out 12 rounds and 7 map points for Arcade. Okay, they've got the AKs out. KZG, they've got their buys out. KZG, I've got to say, they've got to keep winning with at least 2 or 3 players alive. Otherwise, they're going to run out of money towards the end there if they want to get to OT. Looking at the scoreboard at the moment as well. Triple S top fragging. Very even game on the stats page, actually. If Arcade with their noses ahead on the stat page. Molotov being thrown in, or the double Molotov as well. That's going to burn Jinxie for a bit. Jinxie's actually sitting there. A bit risky from Jinxie. He's trying to dance over the heat. Double HE to enter in, and basically Kobe and Versa just watching him waste their nades, and I think he's seen Mingovi as well. Kobe being dinked. Meanwhile, on the other end, making some connections here. Checking the top of quad. Actually, I think dropped from the top of quad, hence the reason why. Started spamming the wallbang. Void. He's got to be careful here. If he's not paying attention to Boiler, he's going to be sat upon. Great flash from Triplus. Try to trade us some looks, and Void, he goes for a bit more. That's a bit risky, and have a Triplus. He's going to actually try to put a snap at it. Jinxie's grabbed one. Oh, that HE grenade didn't go well. That Molotov went even worse. Oh, geez, a tap on the flame there, and Triplus is going to eventually take down Jinxie. The 3v4. A doable 3v4 as well, given the rotators back on the site being a state. This is a hard one for Mingovi. Do you call to rotate or not? Triplets trying to sneak in from Wagon. It's a hard one to say, hey, rotate or not. Smoke towards library. Flashbang being thrown in, and they're expecting no connections or no contact on the initial flash, and that's going to be a bit of a mistake. Now it's up to Mingovi in a 1v3. Yes, they'll play again on Ancient. Mingovi in a 1v3. Doable 1v3. Problem is, it's going to be so hard here. Mingovi's going to be very, very quick, and it's going to clear a lot of angles, like, haphazardly. Molotov towards Pit. That's going to smoke out Void. Void burns. Checking the apps. Won't check Grave, but should be taking it. Void with the Brave Peak. Makes a 13-5 in the end to Arcade. And I'm going to say, Void of a very brave peak, given the fact he is on 0 HP, could have potentially given a victory there to Mingovi, but that would have been very hard to do anyway, given the fact that Mingovi got there at 20 seconds. A good clean win from Arcade, but we've seen this all before. We've seen the same song and dance last week, where BNK beat DXA 13-4, oh no, 13-5 on Inferno, and then proceeded to lose the next game 13-4 on Anubis. But the small difference is we're going to Ancient instead, okay? So I would say be a bit careful on this one. Be a bit careful on this one. That, you know, seeing Arcade win, there can be some interesting developments that could happen. Now we're going to take a look at the ADR and the top frag on the server. Top frag on the server was Kobe with 97 ADR and 96 ADR to Triplus in particular. I guess overall, give it to Kobe, give it to Triplus as well. Actually, no, give it to Triplus. 20 kills, 7 assists. That's actually very, very phenomenal from Triplus in particular. Now, we're going to check the flash assists as well on the other page to see how that went. To give you guys more of an update on that. Flash assists were free from Triplus as well, so that's 10 assists overall. And 12 headshots, geez, 72% cast for a 96 ADR. Fairly decent actually from Trip. G'day guys, welcome back. Well, Arcade took first blood against KZG, making it 2-1 at the moment in KZG's first bout. They go down 0-1 at the moment. And I gotta say, they could be on the same record as Vantage, depending on how this ancient game ends up. Arcade really started their dominance, getting a 10-2 start on the CT side of Inferno and winning the T-pistol rounds, but KZG fired up. They struck one back and they also stopped the force buy as well. make it 5 rounds, but Arcade just sewed the needle, got the 2 rounds needed, and basically bullied their way onto the B side first and the A side to finish it off. And we're just waiting for the players to get into the server in particular. Triplets had a very good game with 20 kills, 7 assists, and 2 of them being flash assists as well, and that's a pretty amazing game with a 96 ADR. Only to be, with his teammate Kobe on 97. And now we're going to head over to Ancient. Thank you for the gift sub, by the way, Payne. Much appreciated. Wait, hang on. 11 subs? Who subbed to me? I only have 10. Someone subbed to me offline. Oh, Payne gave 2 gift subs. Never mind. Sorry, I thought the slimy one was the only one. I didn't see the other one. Anyway, thank you for that. I can have some 6 entries, great kills on rotating players. Yeah, they did. We didn't get to see too much of the CT side from KZG because they're pretty much like dug in since the beginning, basically. I think the pressure got to them as well. I think there's a bit of a mental, when I say mental issues, I mean just a bit of tilt, not lack of focus or loss of composure. I think it was like midway through the CT half in particular. I think it was like 6 or 7 too. You had a bit of a tilt there, in my opinion. I think there was a bit of tilt from KZG. So I think that round after losing the pistols was really, really crucial for them to try and make some sort of a comeback, basically. Because there was a bit of a tilt. Like, you just know when there's a bit of a tilt. Like, I think in the Mantra Flow Mindfreak game I casted last week, you could see when Mantra Flow just lost their mantle. I think it was like 3 clean rounds from Mindfreak, basically, where they just one-tapped their way into B and A and nothing was stopping them. And, like, Slimy, who's in the chat at the moment, was hitting some sick one-taps as well as... I believe it was Super, Tux, and Gump, which was hitting some marvelous one-taps, and just Mantra Flow didn't have any answers, and they're just like, yeah, we're stuffed. And the score was, at the end of the half, was 9-3, but just the pain just continued. It was just basically 13-3 before you knew it, pretty much. Hopefully the pain doesn't linger. Because KZG need to get back onto their horses. Like, I'm not gonna really... You know how sometimes casters, like, really over-exaggerate things? I'm not over-exaggerating this one in particular. This is a key game for KZG, okay? This could be either relegation, playoffs, or just staying up, okay? That's pretty much it. Because a lot of teams are beating other teams, and, like, let's just put it this way, okay? You got your FlyQuest, they're going to win every game, okay? They're going to win every single game. Then you got BNK and Rooster, who, going to be in top 5 somewhere. And then you got the other 7 teams where you have no idea where they're going to be. So every single game between, these teams in particular is going to be a crucial game. So, like, you got your MF, you got your Van, you got your KZG, you got your Arc, you got your DXA. Any game between these 2 are just key games. Like, if you lose this game, it could impact your season massively. And, if you say BNK's not that strong and they get dragged into here, the more teams that get dragged into this mess means every game's a key game. And I'm not saying it unironically. It is going to be every game's a key game. Except against FlyQuest, okay? FlyQuest is like, if you get a map of FlyQuest, it's amazing, okay? It's a bonus. So yeah, probably KZG's best map. Yeah, I'd say KZG is pretty good on Ancient. I was a bit surprised that Inferno got picked. I'll get a map of FlyQuest 1v5. Things I don't believe. Oh, I didn't organize the interviews before this game. I actually forgot to ask both KZG and Arcade, like, who would want to come in for an interview after the game. I completely forgot about that. I'm actually going to update my game for Tuesday as well. I'll be casting another game on Tuesday, which will be the Mantra Bandits Kangaroos game. I already put myself on. Okay. Because the arcade, I believe the arcade Mind Freak games could be on the main stream tomorrow. Just an FYI. If you guys didn't know that one. So main stream's gonna have arcade v Mantra tomorrow. So arcade v Mind Freak. No, it's not gonna be a planned stream. They're having Mind Freak v arcade on mainstream. That got announced yesterday or today. Mainstream is ESL CS. Yeah, it was gonna be on Flam. I tagged in Flam, by the way, to make sure he knows that he's gonna shift to another game. To be fair, if he wants to take Mantra v BNK, I don't mind. I can just go off for the night. Maybe I should actually tell him that, actually. Knife round begins. Payne gave you the sub, by the way, Jason. And they're not even letting Arcade do the jump. Actually, no, it wasn't Arcade that did the jump. It was, Foggers. It was DXA that did the jump. My bad. Okay. Okay, cool. Arcade on a slaughter. They are, but gotta calm it down. This is KZG's better maps. Assy looking towards Kobe at Hut or Red Room, and Kobe, well, he does get a bit of damage, but he's been forced back. Going through Donut. Actually gonna pressure a Red Room. Kobe on the off angle. Flashbang's been thrown as well. Kobe can't do anything because he's smoked off. Triplets has grabbed one in the end. And this little push into Red Room has given us some rewards now, actually. And Triplet's going to hide. He's going to wait for the smoke to disappear. Foggers has got one. Can he get another? It's just a smoke war at the moment. Oh, gee, Foggers reloading at the worst possible time. And they're going to be in on at B. Triplet's coming from behind. Should be stopped. Almost was. Going to stop the bomb plant at least. Now Triplet's in a crucial duel. Can't get the shots to work. Now Verza. Nah, not going to happen. KZG with a big pistol round, and a very interesting pistol round at that. Jeez, the Red Room pressure. Arcade holding it on a sliver. I don't think Arcade realized that they had lost the B bomb side until it was way too late. Maybe no force by this time from Arcade. Zeusy on Foggers. Foggers going to go deep into A main. See if he can catch a Zeusy. No A main push so far. Estate going up through mid. A stack coming in for Arcade. Gobi. Got to go for the B hit, and this is going to be another snooze fest round here. Does KZG get a free sight? How's everyone's days been going so far, as we have a potential farm scenario here? Arcade get into action, trying to steal away a weapon. And all players at triple. Gotta be careful. Gotta duck your head, and he does. Great ducking there by Estate. Foggers hunting at Jaguar to Zeusy. They're not gonna exit that way, mate. Jinxie at T spawn. They're gonna kind of get escape here. Jinxie should be able to take down Void. Foggers being pressured. He goes down as well. Void trying to get the dinks. Can't get it. Not much really Verz they can do unless they push. Let's get around the board for KZG. Arcade can kind of afford a lot, can afford a loss to KZG since they did take a map off BNK. But it's something that they don't want to do. Tech pause being called. Like I say overall, Arcade want to win this match. They want to get 2 over KZG. To get 2 over KZG, it's a head-to-head tie break. And also another crucial W. Head-to-head tie break is very, very important. Especially if they get, end up in the same amount of wins. The head-to-head tie break is the main tie break. That happens first. It's also quite important as well, the tiebreaker against BNK. If they have a better map differential than BNK, and they are on the same amount of wins, they're going to go through instead. A lot of little intricacies at play here. See what the tech pause is. Actually, never mind. I was going to say, could have been something else. Crucial round here. Yeah, you guys not spoiling chat. I'm just going to ban people who just put scores into chat. To be fair, I can check the actual scores, by the way, because I do have people on, I do have people on my friends list. So I can tell if you're right or not, and if you're right, someone's getting banned. Early crashing, bit of damage on the state. What's the actual delay? 4 minutes. 240 seconds. Kobe should get a freebie, but not traded out, and... Ooh, they've leaked a site. Oh boy. And Fogger's just denied a donut. Yeah, that's going to be a hard retake. Kobe's giving away his position. No one up A main. Berza makes the retake possible. Maxi's got a job to do. He's got to buy time. Kobe's hit a player at Temple, so no one. Samux is there. Samux will be very careful in the swing. Otto thrown in. That's going to throw Hassie out of position, but they're going to get into that bomb quickly. Triplus, take down Samux. Kobe, 1-for-1. Mingovi, all he has to do is just delay. Mingovi isn't switching back yet, and they don't have a kit. No way! And it's going to be a dead void. Mingovi gets another kill as well. That's a FAMAS recovered. Might be able to get an M4 there as well. He does. Yeah, if you want to get onto the site, you're just going to go... at 20 seconds, you're just going to go full throttle. They had an idea that Samux was here. Maybe they're trying to get this smoke set up for here first before going in. They just, maybe, to be fair though, trying to deal with Samux and Hassie down here took a lot longer than they expected. And that's probably why. Well, maybe they're just, I don't know, they're waiting for something. They're waiting for something. But I don't think they had any smokes. Yeah, that's right, they had no util. They won that contact player really well. It's just paralysis. They thought someone brought a kit, obviously they did, considering they went for the defuse. Yeah. That's one, I'll say, assuming that's one reason they waited 20 seconds for the retake. They were waiting for, I think they saw Samux, so they're waiting for him to swing, so they could take care of Samux, and this is going to be a pretty big stomp here, as A left very unattended again. And Fog he's probably going to walk into death, basically. Might get, oh, no way. The state must have saw just a helmet. Literally just in helmet to one-tap Foggers. Yeah, this is one where you just call it quits right away. You put a lot of pressure on them on the site, so they stick around, but you're not trying to go for the retake. Kobe's actually got an AK. I'm not sure how he got this AK. Great flash. 1-for-1. Kobe. Oh, great pick up there on the state. They're going for it still. Void has a kit. Passy should be taking... Oh, damn, he doesn't. And that... Oh, jeez. Oh. Is it an encouraging sign that started that retake, but... They thought they had him. It's going to be 4-0 to KZG. I'm going to say it was encouraging on that retake. I wouldn't be surprised now if Arcade do go for those retakes, because KZG didn't look very convincing on that hold. Can we have, like, less Inferno hate? Okay, Eddie tries to make Inferno as best as he can, and you guys hate on it. Mingobi, lurking. Can he find anyone? Foggers doesn't get the one dig. Mingobi was snatched a second at back of sight. Still pushing it, does push it, gets it. Almost taken down from behind by the Deagles though. Oh, it actually has been aggressed a bit further. Mingobi didn't expect the running and jumping triplers. And they've got the A side again. But you gotta apologize to Eddie, mate. You don't have to apologize to me, you have to apologize to Eddie. That was sharp. That's a fifth round to KZG, but I don't think Mingobi's going to get away here. Mingobi's completely unaware that Triplus is coming behind him. All Void has to do is keep him busy. In fact, Void gets to kill himself, and that's going to be an AK recovered. It's crucial for this round coming up. They're going to have to try and grab this AK, but the problem is... The thing is, okay, to quote Foreign, the thing is that basically they have to throw a lot of utility and have no idea where Triplus is. Because they have to go through T-Spawn, but T-Spawn could be there as well. And I don't want to give a weapon away. You know, saying a game is fixed just shows your lack of IQ, okay? Like seriously, just shows your lack of IQ. It's not if your first conclusion is that a game's fixed because KZG is playing well, you're dumb, okay? You just clearly don't know anything. You don't know that KZG are actually good at this map. And you don't know that KZG is terrible at Inferno. Like you lack critical information. It means that you don't have enough information to make a decision. It's not the players playing bad. It is you are playing bad. And before someone got a principal skin at me and be like, no, it's the players that are wrong. Mingobi's been hit, and First is gonna just absolutely snipe him from Donut. State and Kobe having a bit of a duel there. Foggers actually took a full flash. They check for Foggers. They do, but Foggers got one. Can't tee it up for a second. Triplus actually stops the Jaguar player as well. Molotov been thrown in by Verza. He's a bit concerned about it. Could get their first round here. Gonna smoke off A main, which means Hassie and Samux are gonna go elsewhere at the moment. And Arcade have taken full control of ramp, full control of middle. And KZG, well, only a smoke and a molly and a flash left for Arcade. And KZG can go for B. Like, they do have the things for B. But I don't think they're going to be expecting triplets on this off angle. He's going to say this defense. It's going to be a frustration thing to really clean up here. The moment they throw a flash, they're actually going to go via contact. And Triplus going to get one. Should be traded out. Isn't traded out. Triplus drops back. Triplus swings out again. That's a lot of damage, and Void's going to finish it off. Lot of utility picked up by Void there. I think a smoke and two flashes. They play so slow? Mate, your team played very slow in Inferno as well. Let them play slow. First round on the board for Arcade. So Bruno, nah, you know, you gotta play mental games, okay? Ooh, that Molotov was not layered. HG's been thrown in, and Mingobi's taking a lot of damage there as Triplus jumps into Jaguar. Mingobi takes the duel and he wins! Has to nail one tap, gets it. Force with the Sigma mentality. You know, Sigma mentality is a placebo into thinking your actions are like, you know, beyond another person's actions, okay? That's pretty much it. It's a placebo, okay? It's just like alpha, beta, I don't know, omega, whatever Greek alphabet letter they have. it's something to make someone feel better than other people, in particular. Okay? You're not actually better than anyone. It's just, you know, it's just a phase, a fad that people try to promote as being a ascended something to try and make money off. It's like activated almonds and like hydrogen-free water or whatever it is. Verza. That tunnel, I don't think they'll expect that, and definitely they did not, as the state loses its head. Verza under a bit of pressure. Void's under even immense pressure as well. Verza's going to make sure he's going to defend that area as well. Flashbang thrown in. Focus has grabbed one. Ooh, just inches off. Void holds, but he will not be holding for long. Fogger's coming with a quick rotate as well. They need to clean up the back of sight. And Verza, he ain't, you know, being removed too easily. Mingovi going down the wrong direction. And Verza! What a quick scope onto Mingovi at the end there. Completes the retake, and Verza's just letting him know. Mate, Void was so screwed here, regardless of what happened. He was going to be peeked upon here and here the moment he got that kill at that cave. Like, he was such a done Andy, mate. He was done. Second round on the board for Arcade. Like, Void was so cooked, mate. Like, he was so cooked. You can see he was well done the moment he took out the player at cave. State throwing some early nades. Oh, that Molotov was a Foggers. Foggers molly there. And that's going to allow Kobe... Ooh, what's going to allow Kobe to get up there? Foggers, they know a player's at catwalk. Foggers, this is going to be an interesting one. Will they check it? The double smoke's been thrown in. Foggers grabs Mingovi, trying to be a smoke criminal is a state, and he won't be a smoke criminal. Jinxie, geez, a lot of chess pieces moving around the board, and they're just moving into Queens and the rooks of Arcade. Void, you know someone's moving, but loses a duel to Hassie due to errant aim. Triplet's going to flash out, but he's going to wait for his teammates to come by. But Fogger's going to be taken down by some... Kobe's going to be taken out some looks from behind. And Verza... No, Triplet's going to be the one that's going to do the big brain play. And Verza finds Hassie. No bombs planted. It's going to be a third round the road for Arcade. Arcade are fighting back. Arcade gonna have to deal with an MP9 here on Void. Fortunately, it's an anti-eco. Actually, no, it's a half buy. But still an anti-eco. Foggers with the Molotov job. The Molotov ready. Hopefully Smooks doesn't 1D in. Could be fun if he does. So Mooks, he swings out, and Foggers just like, yeah, that Molotov's coming out. Tech 9's come in. Foggers deals the Tech 9, the cursed weapon. And Foggers got 2 already. Flashbang's been thrown in, and, you know, Foggers, double Kobe. Oh, he almost nails Mingovi there. Does enough damage, but Foggers and Verza with the dunk makes it 4 on the board. And no real weapons recovered. Still the MP9 on Void. 4-5. KZG. They've got the guns now. Game's getting close. 5-4. Few of the rounds are getting free on A. Arcade have adjusted to put a few more players towards A. Double HE thrown towards Catwalk. Mingovi's, geez, he saw another one of the Molotov being thrown in. A lot of utility being thrown in, trying to prevent these early rushes. Triplat's going to push forward. Checks cubby, no one's there. No one's firing through the smoke. They know Triplus is around here. Now, Void's only good for 1. They know Triplus is at the cubby. Triplus will have a tough time trying to flank here. HE being thrown in. Verza's actually being very aggressive. Kobe goes down. Verza gets the wall banger to a state, but the state's still alive. Jinxie's able to clean up. They know Triplus is coming from behind, and some looks with the trade, and a crucial trade at that. Now Fogger's trying to swing in. Working at the back of sight as Foggers. A 1v3. Assy. Looking towards the back of sight. Assy peeks. Foggers doesn't get the hit. Molotov's getting thrown in, but I think it's not going to do too much. He knows Hassy's here. Takes out one. Foggers can't get a transfer over. Good trade by Hassy. 6 round the board for KZG. Yeah, like I say, I think True Plus here didn't think he was heard. But Jinxie and the others heard here, so Samuk's basically lurked around here. When they executed, they were waiting for True Plus to get a kill and just immediately trade out. Very good work by KZG. They're aware of the lurk, they're aware of the flank, and had it all tucked in before anything could go anything particularly wrong. They do have a buy. Double HE being thrown towards Catwalk, trying to get rid of that middle presence. With State getting rained upon with grenades at Cubby. Another flashbang thrown in. Kobe. Mingovi's ready. They know about the middle aggression. Urza gets sniped down. Mingovi. No trade coming in. Foggers with the aggressive AP. Gets slammed by Samux on the lurk. Now Verse is going to have to play really huge defense here. Looking like it's going to be an A hit so far. Most going to be thrown in. They're definitely going to hear an A move. Bomb's heading towards A as well. Triple's going to clear out ramp. It's going to be like, yep, it's going to be an A hit, and there's nothing they can really do. Berza. Flashbang in. Berza, oh, does get Hassy. Bomb's dropped, but Bomb's in a pretty safe location. Berza going to aggressively peek out. Oh, misses the shot. Now it's got a bit of pressure on him. Does take down Jinx in the end. Triple takes down his State. And now it's just the A main play to deal with. But they don't know where Samux is. Samux is being spotted now. And Verza finishes off. Great retake by Verza. And Triple with the assist. Yeah, not sure what the comms there from Arcade. Great retake. But yeah, I'm not sure about the comms because they saw Samux fire here. So I'm not sure that, you know, the calls being out here. So... because the defense was like hitting donut, and it was an odd sort of like hold coming in from Arcade. It was like maybe they thought the person went down, or maybe the person who got the initial pick, like which was Verza, didn't see some looks go back in. He was just focusing on getting out. I was a bit confused of, you know, their defense, like, you know, as I was defusing the ball. I was like, good layering. Cannonball something thrown in, and geez, Arcade aggressively trying to get that triple control. Kobe is stuck in a really hard place. Triplets has not got Jaguar this time, so Kobe is in a rough spot. Kobe just ducking off. I think Kobe should have the winner that he does. Does take a bit of damage, and Triplets can't even do anything. Well, Triplets very risky, trying to get control. And Foggers does take down Mingovi in the end at middle. That's a trade. Triplus. Hearing a lot of noise. Gotta be careful of his teammate though. His teammate hitting the wall bags, and Triplus is trying to dodge all these bullets. Could be unexpected here though, that Triplus is here. Given the fact that they are smashing those wall bangs, but that is going to become less and less. Smoke's going to be thrown in a state of the boost. No Verza. I was actually expecting Verza to be there. Lotov's thrown in, and that's going to take out Triplus. Foggers is going to be big. He does. Gets a 2-for-1. Assie's going to come in at the Mac 10. Should trade out. Foggers doesn't. Foggers able to just hold on. Foggers should go down here from Jinxie. Not much really Foggers can do. Doesn't get much damage, and they know where the last is. Bombs on the site as well. Needs to just wait for Verza. But Jinxie ain't waiting. Jinxie's going to slam around. Going to pre-fire it right in the shoulder. Verza does not miss. 6-6. Tying up. Verza's gone absolutely berserk. Tied game. Important frags here was definitely from Foggers. Foggers getting a 2k down this angle was huge. And he dies down here. Doesn't get traded out. But he did his job. I'm going to say, KZG mollying Cubby though. Okay, that's a big brain play. Smoke being thrown in. Samux is ready to dualies. There should be a couple. Oh, geez, Fogger's blasted. Takes out Samux there. And now Fogger's has got the dualies, and that should be an A plant. Wait, you just only found a live stream of this game? Aw. Okay, that was a good shot by Hassie. Threads the needle. Should know that Void's nearby. State's got another. Void takes down Hassie and he's in the temple. 3v3. The State, he knows plays at temple. Jinxie takes a bit of damage. Oh, beautiful by the State. He goes swing at State. Can he get another? He does get another. He gets all three. Versa with the Molotov, but the bomb should be defused. And KZG get the pistol rounds on the board. What was that? That was called when you get headshots of a USP. 101, okay? That's what it's called. 2 seconds, gonna get my jumper off, sir. Oh, actually warm in Perth today. Or probably I'm warm because I'm just, you know, shouting a lot. Okay, mate, insane? Yeah, exactly. You get the headshots of those USPs and you can do that sort of stuff. Anubis is fairly T-side. This is ancient. This is definitely not Anubis. Kobe running through the Molotov, and I gotta say that's quite crazy, and he gets a kill. I have no idea how he did that. The Tech 9's just charging in here. Harry Potter's got another with the Galil. And looks like the retake's gonna come in. And go with the MP9. Grabs one so far. Gotta be careful here, some hooks, because the Tech 9's gonna sneak up on you. And that Tech 9 comes in like a shark. You know who else comes in like a shark? Triplus. Oh, Triplus! The aim was not there to cross that place. It wasn't there, but he gets one anyway. Up to a state of an M4. Triplus with the Mac 10. Adjusting the angle, he sees him. Oh, the state's gonna run. And Triplus is expecting Estate to repeat the angle, but Estate's gonna save the M4 and Arcade with another force buy. And that's gonna be a couple weapons picked up. The mask picked up by Void. Versa. Oh, Versa. He's not gonna live. Estate able to pick him off. And Arcade make a 7 on the board with the Mac 10 and Tech 9s. You know the funny part is that Kobe did not, not Kobe, Void did not see, Void couldn't see any damage he took, just an FYI. All 100 points of damage that Void took was when he was completely blind. Early smoke, Triplus not respecting it, Molotov thrown towards Triple, and he's just like, nah. Nade's been hit. Nade's been thrown in. Kobe's been tagged up from the nade. Full spike coming in from KZG. They have an M4, so agree with this force. That's an interesting copy paste there. Oh, geez, that's a free kill there for Foggers, but Mingo we're going to trade out. Now on the other end, they've got a backstab here. We'll have a backstab. We're lurking A. Trying to catch any sound they can get at the moment. No guns have been recovered yet. Guns are actually going to say Triplus' gun. Surprised that wasn't recovered. I think Cassie might try to go recover it now. We'll recover it. Gets the distraction he needed. Sublux caught in the open. He's been seen. They know he is where he is. Always going to activate. Sublux is unaware of the player in Donut. He'll be aware of it now. Versa going to probably just plant the bomb right away. Put the pressure onto KZG. Third people at connector. HE's going to be thrown in. He's going to deal a bit of damage. Now they full charge in. That's a reckless charge, but an effective charge nonetheless. It means Void's completely off the angle, but Kobe's coming in from behind. They check for Kobe. They expected it, given the fact that Void played very passively, and that defuse is coming in. Void ain't gonna swing. And that's gonna be an 8th round for KZG. Very smart play from KZG there. Like, if you see a player, not take on that swing, you gotta suspect that someone's behind here. Or behind here. Like, you gotta suspect in those areas, because if you try to defend the bomb that's here in particular, you're not going to back away. You're not going to back away and slink them A main, especially in a 3v2 scenario. Okay, or 2v3 scenario. So, kind of understandable that Mingovi's just like, hang on, guys. Something's up. Mingovi could be caught out here. Is caught out by Triplus. Very sussy, wussy. I've got to say, I think Ruffleco said it as well. Like, you know, if you're doing conditioning, you know, if you're doing something that's unlike it, like, you know, if it's different, they're going to know what's up. Flashbang comes in. Hassie's grabbed one. No trade yet. Hassie takes a lot of damage, actually, from Verza. Gotta be careful. Oh, Estate gets a freebie on Kobe. Kobe not expecting it. Void trying to go for the trade. Doesn't get it. Oh, no, Void. Missed Molotov. He is caught. Didn't expect the player to peek out of Jaguar like that. Samux just aiming at A main. Triplus, Verza, and Void trying to get into that site. Oh, geez, Samux. Trying to get a tap. Might get a tap. Does take down Void in the end. Might have had the delay that they needed. You get a plant. That's all they need to get. That's what they're aiming for now. They will get a plant. Triplus will slam the bomb down. They can't intervene. Triplus gets one. Might go into Temple for a bit more. Triplus can't reload here either. So they got a couple of bullets. 14 bullets to be exact. And he's lost Verza now as well. And they know he's in the Temple area. Molotov's being thrown in. Triplus has to fight for it. Can't. Estate should be able to deny it. It'll be a nut round here for KZG. Good retake there from KZG. A 1-for-1 trade. Arcade get another bomb plant though. And that's a half buy. Half by coming in. A lot of nades being thrown in. You can hear them. Okay, you can hear the noise. State using the wall bangs. They just had enough. Arcade is going to send it. They know it is deep in Jaguar. Now Verza just waiting for it. Jinxie's actually held on. And Jinxie and Estate have got a few each. Triplus gets one of the Tech 9, but doesn't see them. Kobe's also pushed in for a bit of fun. And that'll be 10 rounds for KZG. Arcade with the buy. Give me timeout from Arcade. Getting to the business end. Probably want to talk this one out. They need to break in. Focus on this round. Very silent round. Key round here. Okay, we have an early smoke towards Red Room. Just gonna say, a lot of Molotovs and counter smoke's been thrown in. Now also the NPL smoke being thrown as well. Some looks at Donut. Oh, that's just gonna absolutely ruin this execute. Estate takes a bit of damage. Some looks on the site. They know he's here somewhere. Taichi's been thrown in. So Mooks might be able to get another. Bomb's going to be planted. Verza's going to be stopped. And that is going to be potentially the round here. Kobe seen Hassie. Needs to get a bit more. That's going to be 11 for KZG. Not even a soul taken down, and Arcade. That round was ruined before the word go. Just getting a leg and a few rifle shots in early. Absolute killer. They're not going to be too happy about that one. And they're going to have the half buy here. Foggers delays it, buys a deagle instead, but I don't think they're going to be rushing here. A lot of utility have been thrown down. 3 HEs actually have been thrown down. As he takes down True plus Estate, should get another. Yeah, it should be 12 here for KZG at this point. Foggers gets the first. Jinxie with the trade. Oh, geez, that's a bit reckless. Void gets 2. Slams Estate and Jinxie. I say, Jinxie throwing a smoke like that. That close. Hassie misses the shot. Oh, fortunately, Void. Molotov being thrown in. Hassie not ready for it, but he has his pistol out in the end. And he can't hit it. Void's actually got another. Possible 1v4 here. Void grabs the AWP. Probably a smart decision here. Doesn't know where Samux is. Has to play an angle now. Hasn't got a choice. He's going to check a red room. Can Void nail the shot? Samux needs an outlet. Ooh, Void seeing Samux. Oh, his Void can't change his scope now. Samux remains in the open. Void's got a freebie. And he will have a freebie. It's complete this 1v4. And Arcade get 8. Void is happy. Arcade win the most unlikeliest of rounds. And all because of the Jinxie mix-up down here. Don't know why he's throwing a smoke here. You're visible to the player down here. Oh. He's getting annoyed by that one. They'll recover. They've got money. They heard some burning. Samux on the off angle. Mingovi is going to quickly get out of there. Foggers actually saw Mingovi jumping, so Foggers is a little bit of a love tap. No pressure so far, Foggers. Third Foggers on triple. In the end, the State's not going to bother trying to engage on Jaguar. However, I gotta say, Triplets has gone to the back rows. If they can just actually, Hassie is watching that. They are aware of it. Triplets lurking in early. Gotta say, they definitely watch the demos because Jinxie's going to investigate. Triplets just making sure he's not showing his AK. Molotov's been thrown in. Triplets gonna be traded out almost immediately, and they're trying to clean him out. They will probably clean him out, but he does a lot of damage in exchange. Let's get allowed to accelerate onto the B side. Hassie's got 1 at least. However, Ver's gone to the side. Ver's misses. Oh, he's not gonna like that one. He's not gonna like that miss. He knows the player's at cave. Molotov's gonna be thrown in, so he's off the angle. Foggers gets a 2k, but it's only his own teammates the second. Foggers gonna have to plant the bomb, or at least trying to draw out players for it as well. Foggers got 2. Lost his last player though. He's gonna go for the bomb plant. Get some money at least for his teammates. If he does lose this round, which he does, Hassie snatches the arms. Gonna be 12 for KZG. A very good bomb plant in the scheme of things. For KZG, 4 map points away. Not really. I don't think it's GG yet. It's another gun round, basically. KZG have 4 map points. Like, both teams look on. Like, both teams look on. I gotta say, KCG obviously much favoured team. SCT side has been very, very good. Try plus gonna... Ooh. Got hit by the layered molly. Void creeping through. Samux could get a freebie here because they've not had a player deep into A main. So Samux will get a freebie. So that's going to catch Void completely off guard. Good 1% play by KZG. So Mook's gonna retreat back to Donut. Foggers will get the trade, but Foggers will take a lot of damage in getting that trade. Ooh, Hassie. They know it's the AWP here as well. Hassie will definitely go back. He's afraid of A main. And rightfully so. Molotov thrown towards Temple as well. Will be able to get that bomb planted. Then you get it planted quick. Foggers will get that bomb planted. Kobe snipes Mingovi. And this could be a save call coming in. They might go for the retake here. Kobe at Donut. That is a save call. State does trade back. It's a 2v2. Actually, I just realized it was a 3v3. I thought it was a 4v3. Never mind. Hassie trying to go for the retake. They don't know where anyone is. And Hassie just missed the timing on the player on site. Foggers takes down a State. Tripos coming from behind. Hassie. Oh, Hassie's been timing twice. No scopes Foggers. Goes for the defuse. And Tripos is going to win this. Oh, no. Hassie will go down. No escape. 9 rounds on the board for Arcade. Give me an anti-eco coming in for Arcade. Very close round. Give me the anti-eco, but KZG, if they want to go, they can put their chips in onto it, but I don't think they would. I think it's a smart half buy, to be honest, because you can win with 5-7s, and no, they've actually forced up. Bad money for Arcade. Yeah, they're going to force up here. I can understand the chips being put in, given the fact that Arcade's money won't be that great. So, like, Galils and AKs. So the chips are in for KZG. They're going all in on this buy. I was, like, thinking, like, do you go all in on this? But then again, you don't want to give money to Arcade. I've actually got lane control, so the only way it could be is A. And Samux is so out of place that that bomb plant could go down, but Samux might be able to snipe the planter. Foggers planting the bomb. We'll get the bomb slammed down. Ooh, Samux almost snipes Foggers, and that would have been a huge snipe as well. Foggers getting boosted up, getting that boost done. Kobe. Playing a big off angle, actually. Oh, Kobe spotted one at spawn. Oh, Kobe's in a bit of trouble here. Because the State can start pushing in. And that's going to be an AK taken away. Void can't really protect that weapon. Great catch being go, at least the AK's dropped. Don't think he saw it though, Void. The Void's in another. Gonna drop back. Just, they're not gonna escape though. Trying to push their way in. Foggers is a dead man. And that AK should be recovered, and that KZG have got a few rifles. They can go for it again. 2 AKs were saved that time around. M4 was also saved. Arcade still have to go all in on this. KZG, this is a tough one. They got 3 rifles. Not surprised the timeout's been called, by the way. Not surprised in the slightest. This is the part where you're like, yeah, call a timeout. They are going to force up. MP9's been thrown away. KCG could have a lot of utility to try and wrap this one up. Because not to mention as well, their loss bonus is almost full as well. So Arcade have got a bit of utility as well. That's because of a few players living. Or actually 1 player living. It's really bad for Arcade, to be fair. Like, KCG had 4 stops, so having 1 player alive is just good for them. I mean, at the end of the day, if there's 1 player alive and they get the wit, it doesn't mean too much. If they're on the CT side, it'll be a different story. Where, like, if you have only 1 person alive, it's not good. Take a bit of damage on the walkthrough. All of them are armored, so no noise. Ooh, they've heard a player at the back of sight. Now, the second player at the back of sight as well, they didn't see it. And then it's going to be an absolute storm on B. And it's over. KZG should be able to wrap this one up unless Void can do a 1v5. Which would be quite impressive if he does. Void doesn't have the bomb either. Bomb's dropped on site. Void gonna push up. Gonna play aggressive now. He can't play passive. big DG Ghost, I'd probably drop you, okay? I don't think they saw that second player due to the flashes and whatnot. They do a 1v4. Another re-smoke. Void, just hoping they peek, but I don't think they're gonna peek when they've got that bomb right there. It's gonna be it. Jeez. Migovi just ends the game just like that. Slams down Void, doesn't give him a chance. 13-10, and KZG, they wrap Ancient up. After being in the lead, Arcade, well, they gave him a bit of a shout in the end. And, jeez. Arcade, gonna be a bit disappointed on that, but to be fair, they're against KZG on the best map, so, you know, it's gonna be a tough one. At the end of the day, Estate, 18 kills, 11 assists. I gotta say, the Jinxie in Estate, absolutely killing it in the assists. I gotta say, well, Hoggers, Triplus, Verza, they tried. Verza with some incredible antics, and Void of incredible 1v4 clutch as well. KZG take a win at least, and it's a 1 apiece. I think Arcade be happy with it at least. That's what happened last season. It was a 1-for-1 in the end. It was, you know, both teams win one match, so that's pretty much it. Like, you know, I think it's basically the same as last season. I don't think Arcade are gonna be too unhappy or too sad of it in particular. It's gonna be like, yeah, it's a 1-for-1, you know, we did that last season too. That's fine. So, yeah. I'm gonna say that round in particular, one of those rounds is eventually going to come, because Arcade have been getting lucky on a lot of the executes where, like, KZG hadn't been so aggressive on the site. So it's one of those rounds where they just run into a brick wall was going to eventually Welcome back, guys. We've got the king himself, Mingovi, on the line. So, how did that series go today? I mean, the first map wasn't ideal. The second map was a bit better. How do you think about that?
It was alright. I think it might have been. I think it's probably a bit to do with like first game nerves. We didn't actually get to play last week, and I don't think we've actually played an official for like over a month. So I'm gonna say it's first game nerves for the first map. We did sell it though, so.
Are you going for the mind-free excuse? The good old we haven't played for a week. You know, the Cup said that.
Yeah, no, we've been playing here and there, but yeah, no, we just suck.
Yeah, so Inferno is one of your worst maps. So I'm gonna say right now, I think you guys getting fired, like you guys getting slapped around like that was expected.
We have actually been practicing it a bit. I think it's usually more of our, actually one of our more comfortable maps.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I mean by a bit of nerves. I don't think we were really playing how we'd normally play.
Mm. So how do you think Ancient went compared to Inferno in particular? You know, you're more of a comfortable map pick for you guys.
100%. We're actually getting through the rounds. We're actually just actually living past the first 30 seconds and getting into the actual strats and stuff that we have.
Yeah. So, like, how do you guys compose yourself together after Void completed that 1v4? Because that was a rough 1v4. It could have really swung it to OT.
I'll be honest, we didn't really think too much about it. We just went straight into the next round.
That's really good, actually. Like,
Yeah.
you got that early lead on the second tier half. Obviously, Arcade fought back. How do you think Arcade fought today on Ancient? Like, was it better than expected, worse than expected, or is this like, oh, it's a typical Arcade?
I want to say it's typical. We've played them. I mean, we've played officials against them on Ancient a couple times now. I don't think we've lost it, but
yeah.
No, they played how we expected it to. Our T sides usually are worse in terms of the two sides, so.
So basically, a 6-6 basically was really good for you guys.
Yeah, we're pretty happy with that. I think we definitely could have closed it out a bit better, but 6-6 is still good.
So how do you guys think you guys going to go this season in particular? Like, you know, you making playoffs, at least staying in the league this time instead of going to rallies?
Oh, yeah, of course. I mean, we got 5 going into the season. It's always good. I think we're pretty much aiming for playoffs. I think like a top 4 for us. Let's see how we go.
Yeah. You guys reckon you can take a map of B&K and Rooster, given the fact that DXA and Arcade have done it already?
I think we can. I think it's just whoever turns up on the day at the moment. I think Rooster definitely going to be the harder one just because of how they play. But yeah.
But like, how so in like how they play? Like, is it more like skills based, or like is it counter to your style, or?
They just play very slow CS. You kind of have to like work the map a lot better.
Is it more like just stealing your nerves and just being patient and like not trying to over peak or anything like that?
Yeah, I'd say so. They play like very reactive CS, but it's like Charles also very active and he's been shooting a lot better, so it's kind of scary.
Well, what's the main things that you guys have been cracking on recently in KZG in particular? You know, with Jinxie coming to the roster, like what's the main aim of what you want your team to be built like? Basically, you can even name like a tier 1 team, like, you know, Heroic or anything like that.
I wouldn't say we like strive to aim to play like any team. I think a lot of the stuff we come in with, it's like we'll kind of just find stuff that we like here and there, and then we'll just like pull it in together. It's like if someone wants to do this, it's like how do we accommodate this or like support that person to do that play kind of thing.
Yeah,
I think always trying to get the boys to be a bit confident to like call what they want to do instead of just like me telling them every time.
Yeah, so it's more of an open play style rather than a rigid play style, like a system-based kind of thing.
Yeah, pretty much. It's like try to give them freedom to make to make those plays.
So how are you dealing with like having no overpass? Okay, because you came into this sort of scene as an IGL for Vantage, okay, where overpass was your specialist map. You've beaten a lot of teams on it. What is your new specialist map now?
I think coming into this team, Ancient's always been one of our more comfortable maps. We've been, yeah, I think it kind of sucks that Overpass isn't there, and I think Dust 2 coming back didn't really help us either. Yeah, it's kind of hard. I think we're trying to expand it into like just a more diverse map pool and actually veto to what the teams, are good at instead of having like a insta ban every time.
Yeah, like I can see how that could be a big problem. So basically the qualifiers for Atlanta are coming up. I think it's next week actually, or maybe it's 2 weeks down the track. No, it is next week. You guys reckon you can make close qualies? Because I mean,
only time will tell, you know.
Yep.
Another miracle run, maybe get into another DreamHack event. Why not?
As soon as you mentioned Miracle Run, I just remember the team, you know, Miracle Run, where they spelt the name wrong every time. It would tilt me because I'll spell the name right, and I'm like, oh my god, they deliberately spell it wrong. So, anyways, with the KZG boys in particular, like you mentioned earlier about the fifth player, because that was a big issue in KZG. You had Craxy, Payne as well. Like, there's always that fifth player that always went. How you said it was going good. You reckon it'll be staying for long, given how crazy Australia's roster mania has been?
Yeah, hopefully for us. I'd like to think it would get through the season at the moment.
Yep.
We coming into it with 5 in been playing together for a couple months now, I think. So it's been pretty fun.
Also, I was going to say, with younger IGLs in particular, because of course you're kind of like in the footsteps of Licky effectively as well, for newer IGL. What would you like say to them in particular to like give a big tip to help them out to when they first become an IGL?
Oh. Watch a lot of demos. Watch how teams play.
And anything else more than that? Like, watching teams out play, like, any sort of style, or like, do you observe, like, what sort of things you observe? Like, specific styles could really adapt well to your players, or?
Maybe you just don't be like too much of a drill sergeant. Try to play to your teammates' strengths, and don't just like do mindless strats and just expect everyone to follow it from start to finish. Mm-hmm. It's not like a really good way to play.
Because one thing is, for example, I think Ruffleco said this, and whatever his thing is, that you want to do a lot of your stuff outside the server, and then when you go in, like, only calls are just silence. What sort of planning do you go through before you go onto a map? Like, for example, against Arcade, what sort of planning were you guys expecting? Like, what the maps and stuff like that?
I'd say the vetoes went pretty much how we thought. They pretty much play the same map pool as us most of the time. Mm-hmm. I think it's... Yeah, I mean, we just like... It's usually just me, I think. I just watch some of the games, just kind of try to pick up on habits they might do, or like these little set pieces that they'll run, and then we just look for ways to counter it, pretty much.
Yeah. Also going to say, it must have been very, very irritating on Banana every time in Inferno, because you guys kept losing it to Foggers and Kobe every time.
Yeah, I think it's a bit of nerves. It's like you start losing rounds, and then you feel like you have to make plays, and then it ends up just spiraling out. It's not a good half.
Yeah, like, how do you try to get your players back onto the focus train and just back together? Because there was a couple of rounds where you could have snapped your mantle very easily. Like, how do you get players back in and just focus, or is it just more of like they know what to do basically?
I think they're pretty good. I don't think I ever really have to do anything. I think they're all like pretty positive bunch. They're always like pretty positive. So yeah, they're always just like pushing each other up kind of thing. So
yep. I think in particular, like, you played competitive Fortnite recently, was that right? Like, not recently, but like before you came to CS.
Yeah, I think that was like 5 years ago there.
Yep. I was gonna say, how is it different from like going from Fortnite? Obviously, if you're playing a duo or solo, I'm not sure what you did there. Coming to CS and managing 5 players, is there any like key differences or any skills that you transferred over from Fortnite to here, to CS2?
I mean, I guess with both games, you kind of need a lot of comms. I guess with Fortnite, it's a bit easier because it's like when you're running duos and like I'm calling the second guy, he just follows you and he just has to kill people.
Yeah.
So I guess it's like just high comms, keeping everybody in check, and just making sure we're actually playing together and not trying to do our own thing.
Mm-hmm. Actually, I'll follow up that question in particular, the teams in particular. Is there any teams demos that you focus a lot on in particular? Like, can be tier 1, can be tier 2, yeah.
Any teams?
Yeah, exactly.
I think we always like a good VP.
You guys love my favorite teams, okay?
Yeah, I think some of our difficulties just stem from like trying to get into the late round, and like I'd say VP do a really good job at it. So it's kind of like they're a good watch. Otherwise, to be honest, like even even just watching like just the AU games in general, like there's always like everyone's always got something new coming or like some like gimmick, and then like we just steal it and we just use it against them, kind of, and it seems to work half the time. So
yeah. So it's more like what you guys do with studying other teams. You just study the habits that they do, like swinging that they do and whatnot, and just try to pick them apart on it. Is that right?
Yeah, it's like you kind of take it with a grain of salt there. Like teams know you're gonna come in and like demo watch you, so they'll try to like anti-shot your anti-shot, and it's like you take it with a grain of salt, but you know what to expect, kind of thing.
Yeah, it's kind of like at that point, it's just like we just come in with our own plan, and whatever they do, they do.
Yeah, but sometimes you just like pick up on like these little things that they do, and then like that like change, like on the spot we have to like you just scream like the adjustment to like to like counter that, just to get that timing, kind of thing.
And lastly about your series overall, how happy were you with the trading in particular? Because I noticed with the assists, even though you guys got absolutely slaughtered on Inferno, you had similar amount of assists as Arcade. Like, how do you think the trading's going in your team in particular? Because like I say, I got to highlight this. Like, you guys had like over 20 assists in both games as a team.
On Inferno?
Yep, even on Inferno.
I feel like Inferno was abysmal for trading.
Yeah.
I feel like we'd either get the first kill or we just go like 0-2, 0-3, and we just like, and it just like spirals out and the round's over for us.
Yeah.
I think Ancient was a lot better there.
Oh, definitely. But that's what I was so surprised about it, because I looked at the assists and like, oh wow, they actually got a lot of assists considering the fact they got absolutely pasted. You guys had 24 assists on Inferno. With 4 of them being flashes. And that's what I was saying, are you happy with like the level of trading? Because they've done, like, it was 20 trades per a lot of assists, basically. Like essentially, I'll put it this way, essentially, like, the scoreline, 13-5, doesn't really represent how that game went on the stats sheet. I thought it would, you know, if you put that up to me in particular, and you put score, like, hidden, I would assume it was going to be a 13-9 or a 13-10.
Yeah, it's kind of hard though. They had like a lot more first kills, and it's like if they're just getting that on the buy rounds, and like they're like stacking those rounds with like, I don't think we were getting too many plants who have like having to do half buys and stuff, and like it's not good. And they just build up a good econ.
Yep. Anyways, gonna wrap up the interview. Anything you want to say to your fans before we go?
Thanks for supporting us. Yeah.
Also, will we see you at the Sydney LAN?
I will not be. I believe Sam is going though.
Okay. Aw, come on, Ming. You gotta come down to Sydney, okay? Oh, actually, the rosters have been announced, okay? You can get an emergency sub, just, you know, just push someone out. Just be like, nah, I'm in, mate. I mean,
it's too far of a trip for all of us. I think Sam's the only one that's actually in Sydney. The rest of us are like Brisbane, New Zealand, so it's kind of hard.
Yeah, I can imagine. Oh, New Zealand would be the hardest one, actually. No, you can shove Kier away, because I mean, you get more kills than Kier. Kier got 0 kills on a map. You can get 1 kill. Just push them away.
Nah, they'll win it.
Yeah. Anyways, thanks for being on, man. Have a good one.
Alright, see ya.
See you later, guys.